Hello and welcome back. This tutorial is going to review how to create your dotFIT program. So the first time you log in, you are going to see behind me what is your goal. Now, by the way, anytime you want to redo your program, which might be because you wanted to change what you did or you finished a program, we're going to come back to the same spot. So if you'll notice up here, we have losing weight, building muscle. Let me move to this side. We have more of increasing our play span or longevity. And then these three here at the bottom all have to do with enhancing athletic performance, but enhancing athletic performance with either losing weight or body fat, gaining lean body mass, or no change. If you guys don't mind, since I'm getting the pleasure of taking you through the program, we're gonna go with my goal, which is losing weight. So Frankie, if you don't mind, we're gonna click lose weight. Now what you'll see here is we just have to say, hey, we have a few questionnaires that we've got to fill out that should really take us no longer than probably 5 to 7 minutes. So we're going to click begin now, which don't forget, you can do all of this on your smartphone as well. Now, we've already taken the time to fill out this information, but of course you'll take the time as well to customize this with all the information that it's asking. But one thing I do want you to know before we move on is you do have the ability to do your dotFIT program and look at progress with either just change in weight or change in weight and body fat, okay? Now, if I do just change in weight, then it does not allow me to enter my body fat, but later in the measurement section, you can track it if you would like to. For the sake of this program, we're gonna stick with weight only, but it's totally up to what you're gonna want to do. Now, if we scroll down a little bit further, Frankie, we filled everything out that we needed to. We're going to click next. Now, the next thing that comes up is our medical history questionnaire. And a really cool thing is this. If you were to click anything that applies to any of these conditions, any of the conditions or prescriptions being taken for that condition, if it would be a contraindication with any of the dotFIT supplements, then the dotFIT program will red flag that supplement and it will not be recommended. Okay, so you would take the time, scroll down, make sure that anything that applies, you're clicking yes. Once you're ready to move forward, we'll click next in the bottom right-hand corner. Now, the next thing that comes up is our physical activity readiness questionnaire, sometimes known as the PAR-Q. The same thing that applies that what I referred to with the medical history questionnaire. Look at anything, and if it applies to you, then click yes. We're going to move all the way down to the bottom, and we're going to click next. Now, this next screen coming up, we have a few different questions to really customize our program. So this very first question is really, are you more beginner, intermediate, advanced as far as an exerciser? I've already answered them for the way I want to progress within this tutorial, but that's what you're going to be able to customize. Frankie, if you would click on the drop-down box on the second one, please. Just notice here that we have a whole variety. If you scroll down a little bit, Frankie, just to show our audience, we have countless different sports and activities that will be changing based upon what you select for your dotFIT program. Frankie, how about for me? Let's go with strength sport off-season bodybuilder. And again, it'll be up to you, obviously. Now, how long you've been doing resistance training? And then if we scroll down a little bit further, this question is very important. How would you describe your current activity level? Now, how you answer this question, along with how you enter male or female, along with your starting body weight, is going to determine how many calories you burn on a daily basis within the program. So try to be as honest as you can about this. We tend to find at times people usually underreport how many calories they consume, but they overreport or overthink how many calories they actually burn. So I actually put myself here third from the top, which just says I spend most of the day sitting and I exercise at least 5 times a week or perform continuous light activity, but do not exercise. So I try to get my workouts in, but I do sit an awful lot. And Frankie, if we scroll down, we have 2 nutrition dietary questions about what type of diet we follow and then how often we're getting calcium-rich foods. So you'll answer those and then click next, and we are almost done. Now we just have to set our goal. And if you see how we entered the information for me with my example, The program says I burn 2,813 calories in a day. Obviously, that's a great guesstimation. My starting weight is 228 pounds. I put this in before, which is why it's already entered, but my goal is 220 pounds. Now, we have a drop-down box here. Frankie, if you just open it up for us, that shows from 1 to 100 weeks that you can do this. But what we want you to know is we also have to remain within safe, healthy ranges to be able to change your body. So Frankie, if you would just click on number 1 for me as an example, please, and hit next. So in other words, was I going to lose 8 pounds in 1 week? You will see here that the program will say your goal is not possible within the selected date range. Please use the suggested timeline. So what it says was, in healthy ranges of pure body fat, we're not gonna be able to lose 8 pounds within 1 week. Forget water weight for a moment. So this bumped me up to 4 weeks to be able to lose the weight in the desired time. Now that's the fastest within healthy ranges, but Frankie, just because we wanna take our time and do this right, let's change that 4 weeks to 6 weeks so we can always go longer. If we go ahead and hit 6 weeks, then we click next, we're almost there. Normally, you will see a waiver that will come up. So all you have to do is go ahead and read through the information and click at the bottom. Then it will come right to this screen. We've just done so off camera. But as you scroll down, this is going to give you a little bit more information about what we're going to share with you in these upcoming tutorials. And we come all the way down, and then we're going to hit this blue button, Go to Summary, which is going to take us to our summary overview to see how the dotFIT program was developed for you.